Hello, hello, boys and girls. Oh my god, somebody's been out in the sun. Hello, happy hump day. How you doing? Getting ready for weekend again. Hello, hello. Alright, we're here to do readings. Let's tap, share, comment. I will explain how everything works in just 1 second. How's your week been? What you been up to? Oh, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Alright, girlies. Tap, share, comment for those who in the chat. Yes or no questions. No health or pregnancy. Will not be able to connect with everyone. To put yourself in a list, please go to the link in my bio. Everything on the website is 10% off. And once you make a payment, please make sure to come back into the chat. That's number 1. Number 2, please look out for scam accounts. I'll never follow you or message you. No, we don't do that. Alright, let me get my deck straight, you guys. In the meantime, take the time to tap and share, exchange that energy. Let's go. Tomorrow we are doing money candles at 2 p.m. Eastern, and on Friday we're doing love candles, probably earlier than 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm thinking like 12? 11? Tappy tappy and share. We got only 2 shares. What? What? We can do better. Alright, alright. I like straightening out the deck in front of you guys. That way you see it's a freshly started deck. So patience, my friends. Patience. Rome was not built in one day. Right? Right. Okay, yes or no questions in the chat, you guys? Okay, I'm going to repeat the rules one more time. Yes or no questions in the chat. No health or pregnancy. Will not be able to connect with everyone. To put yourself on a list, please go to the link in my bio. Everything on the website is 10% off. If you aren't following this account, you're probably following a scammer. Just so you know, the only way to get in touch with me is through the website or DM on Instagram. Hey, Mal, how you doing? Alright, let's go. Tap, share, comment. I don't see your fingers falling off yet. Why aren't they falling off yet? Okay. I can't. Oi! Again, yesterday the deck did not want to split, and today is a very odd day, no? Alright, let's see how I'm connecting with. Hey Shelby, how you doing? How you doing, girl? Okay, Gloria, should you walk away from Isaiah? I burned my fingers today off. Totally. Should you walk away from Isaiah? Sorry. Girl, yes. He will be back though. He will be back. It's kind of like you got to pull back so he can come forward. Bree, does Jamal regret his decision? It's a yes and no question. It's literally a yes and no question. Yes, but he needs help now. So he's got to get better. You know what I mean? Thank you for the comment. Compliment. Thank you. Tap, share, comment. Let's go. Wakey, wakey. All right, Jen, should you reconnect with Victor? Should you reconnect with Victor? Nope. That's a big no. Whew. Okay, I know it's too early. I'm already yawning. I can't sleep lately. It's insane. Gabby, will William... Is that our Gabby? Is that a different Gabby? Because there is Gabby and William already. And you've been in a relationship again. Is that our Gabby or no? Will you and William be in a relationship? It's you again. Yes, but let me tell you something. It's a yes or no answer. Right now it's a no, but it's a yes. So this retrograde is a big one. Learning karmic lesson. She goes, it's me. Did you change your profile picture or something? Angela, did your phone call go well? Is it good news? Okay, tappy tappy, you guys. Tappy tappy. Did your phone call go well? I want to say yes. The phone call went well. Nope. Gabby, we're not gonna go there. They always have a free will. You always have a choice. You have a choice. You can walk away, focus on you, do you, and allow somebody else. I would never tell you to sit around and wait. Okay. Is Philip still seeing Marilyn? Go Bill. No. Yes or no questions in the chat, you guys. No health or pregnancy. Will not be able to connect with everyone. To put yourself on the list, please go to the link in my bio. Okay, Carrie, will Ryan leave the third party? No. Nope. Stacy, will your husband and you ever get through your issues? There's a trust issues here big time. No ma'am. Trust issues is the problem. Thank you for following. Thank you for taps and shares, you guys. Yeah, awesome. We're doing great. You're doing fantastic. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. All right, Aura, will R and you reconcile? Jeez Louise, holy smokes. Yes, but it's not going to work out. So don't waste your time. Hello. For those who are joining, yes or no questions in the chat. No health or pregnancy. I will not be able to connect with everyone. To put yourself on a list, please go to the link in my bio. To the website, please. Oh, please look out for scam accounts. I'll never follow you or message you. And please follow our YouTube channel. We are going to be expanding on it. And there will be also zodiac readings posted on a monthly basis. Hi Melly, what's up girl? Is you and Danny meant for each other? Oh, thank you for the crown. Are you and Danny meant for each other? Ooh. No ma'am. Thank you for the note. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. Oopa. Let's see. Does A love you? Ouch. What are with these men? Seriously. Thank you for the heart. I want to, from the bottom of my heart, to say yes, but unfortunately it's a no. He's not responsible with feelings. Thank you, thank you. Tap, share, comment. For those who in the chat, yes or no questions. No health or pregnancy. Will not be able to connect with everyone, you guys. To put yourself on the list, please go to the link in my bio. Thank you for the heart, Bob. I guess I'm going to answer you, Michelle, now, because as I was looking at you, the card fell out. So your question is, will you and Chloe get back together? And the card that fell on the floor is Knight of Cups. That's a yes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, girl, thank you so much. Will you stay in finance as your career path? MJ, let me know when you're back, please. Well, oh my God, MJ, where are you? Jesus Christ, I forgot the other thing. Hold on. Will you stay in finance as your career path? She's here. I gotta look back at those other questions. Finance is the career path. Somewhere midway, you're going to switch, but you will be in finance for quite some time. All right, MJ, let me look at the other. I thought I answered on live, but let me go back to. Nope. Oi. MJ, type in the questions in here, please, because I'm not sure. Just do today, like, I'm gonna remember that. Like, I'm gonna remember that. You know what? Let me go on the phone, because the thing, I'm not an iPad thing. I'm a yes, Samsung. You heard it correct. Let me go to your orders. Active, completed. MJ's. All right. So we're gonna start with that. So how was he feeling about tonight? I met his animals and they liked you, and met his daughter and she was quiet. I'd be quiet too. All right, so how did he feel that night? He felt progressive, actually. He felt that he actually was worried that you might not accept his offer of coming over, or have some type of lack of empathy, or just be generally not receptive that he is inviting you to his home. But the way he felt was open and, in a sense, successful, that he was able to get you to come over, which is very cool. I do feel that he was trying to keep up with, you know, the high standards and kind of like show you the good things, and I do feel that that come over was a necessity. It was an energetic necessity right there. So he's actually thinking about that quite often. Okay, tap, share, comment, you guys. Tap, share, comment. Are we going on too early? That's what I want to know, because if not, we'll go back to going on late at night. So yeah, and I feel like it was just awkward for his daughter to be, you know, I don't feel like she's a chatterbox to begin with. All right, you go pick up your car tomorrow. We'll get some time to talk. We already know how that happened. What else do you need to know? Put away the ruler. All right, so let's see. Woohoo. let's see. Well, I'll tell you this much, that the person that lives in the same quarters with him definitely was very jealous, because we do have here a person that continuously puts him in that withdrawal situation and emotionally being withdrawn. I also feel that she felt very prideful, not in a good sense, that you were visiting, whether she was home or not. So I do feel here that both of you have that very balanced attraction between one another. This is a journey, we already know, and I do feel that she is aware that they're going through separation. So I feel that there was general confusion there as well, and cannot say anger, but maybe like even the ignorance, the apprehension of why is she here. Although I do feel like she maybe was tempting to say something, or maybe even create a scene there, but she was apprehensive about doing that. So there is definitely that connection. She knows that there is connection between you and him as well, and I feel that she was not confused, but she was upset on why you were there to begin with. So just can't say be on the lookout for her, but definitely know that if there is a chance, or if there is a time that both of you meet, there is going to be words said. And generally there is more of this tranquility between you and him. I feel like this visit definitely put him at ease and put you at ease in some sense. Whether the relationship are moving progressively or slow, that does not matter. There is already a general stability that's there. Okay, talk to you about your dad. About your dad? Okay, let's go talk about your dad. Tap, share, comment, you guys. We can do a whole lot better on tap, shares, and comments. Okay, talk to you about your dad. Let's see. Thank you, Anna Maria. I appreciate you, girl. Anna Maria, is it raining by you? He found, oh yeah. So the reason he fell is because he felt hurried. So whatever he was trying to do, whatever he was trying to, dark clouds, whatever he was trying to get to, he was hurried to do that. So hurried, maybe he stood up too fast, or he just wanted to do something, I don't know, to prove himself. I don't know what it is to feel at that age, so I can't say what pushes the person to kind of like get up and do. Maybe it's just like, oh, I still can do that. Hello, Mia Jones. So, I feel like he's yearning for love, like he's yearning for company. I think that companionship is the biggest part for him that is missing. There's a lack of center here as well, and I feel that he's trying to be active, but the change that's happened with his body and the change that's happening within himself as a person is a journey. It's a journey to understand. And you know, actually the other day I was thinking, I don't know what program I was watching, but I was thinking, like, it depends what age you are, but I'm in my 40s, and I'm like, it's interesting to feel as you're getting older, your body changes, your appearance changes, but your mindset does not. Like, you still feel that you're young and you want to do things. And I'm saying to myself, how am I going to feel when I am in, God willing, 80s or 90s? That sucks. No, doesn't it? Like, how do you adjust your mindset to the fact that you are going into, you know, downside? So I'm not sure why I was thinking those thoughts that night, but definitely felt like, all right, this is kind of, I'm not in my 20s anymore, I'm not in my 30s anymore, and it just feels like I don't want to get older, you know? So this is where I feel like your dad is just like, there is the general separation of a mind and a spirit, and right is It's just a lack of center. He's not happy where he's at, for sure. I don't read medical, so I cannot say unless I do pendulum and if spirit says something. But I feel that he definitely is yearning for love, for companionship, for, you know, passion. I mean, no matter how old we are, we still want partnership. And, you know, I think that at some point you just kind of like come to agreement with yourself. All right, that's it. But no human being truly wants to be alone or invisible, because I feel like that's the big part as well. As you're getting older, as you become not needed, or you feel that you are not needed, and you become invisible. Does it make sense? So that's where it feels like he's at. It's just that emotional. So he may be physically trying to compensate that, oh, I can do this, I can get up, and blah, blah, blah. But in a true sense, body is giving in. Yeah. How are things with voice over possibilities? Girl, I'm gonna be famous. Tap check. I'm gonna see your orders coming in, you guys. Just please give me a second. There's quite a few came in. Tomorrow, ladies, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are doing money candles. So I had posted an update from last week on my Instagram. Please make sure you pre-order if you cannot be present on live. Love candles we are doing on Friday, more likely at 12 p.m. Eastern, and we are doing a new candles. Okay, we're doing a set of new candles because we're burning these for like 2 months now. So all right, when it comes to the voice cover, voice over possibilities, you are going to have a breakthrough. I feel whoever the male is, there is a reach out that's happening. I do feel that he's going to be very generous in his offer, so it's going to be more than what you expect, or more possibility that's to expect. How much, what for? Money or love? So we have a variety of them. They start at 30 and they go to, I actually do not have a month-long candles. I will have them in August. So we have the $30 ones are the small ones, and they are manifestation. The more expensive, and the $40 ones. The more expensive candles are 60 is a week burn and 120 is 2 week burn, and those are the spell candles. So I always suggest to look at, if you are having slight issues and you just want just a little bit of improvement, thank you for the heart, then manifestation candles will work. But if you have big issues and you want quicker improvement, then spell candles are the ones to go for. So just to give you an idea, but if you don't know what you want or what you need, please ask. We are also in a very heavy retrograde, and we are about to meet up with Mercury. So I will be suggesting tomorrow the blessing candles as well, the protection, the evil eye removal, the obstacle removal, and so on. So yeah, you're going to get a possibility here, Janice, I'm sorry. And I feel that this male is going to put you in a direction that you need to go. So it's just going to be more like a triumph and perseverance. I do feel that eventually it's going to be more of a longer term connections that he's going to lead you to. Okay. All right, so we have a list. We have Brittany, Marissa, Sarah, Jennifer, Anna Marie, and Shelby. You guys tap, share, comment. I still have about an hour. Oh, so I do have new neighbors, by the way. Brittany, everything on the website is 10% off, by the way. That will include the live candle burns tomorrow as well. Yes, not very happy because they have a 3-year-old, so I'm like, oh my god, really? But we shall see. We know that the walls are very thin over here. I just don't want to hear no crying, no baby crying. Like, I don't. This unit is quiet, you know, it's been quiet since the others got kicked out, so it's very peaceful. Like, I don't want the commotion and anyway, it's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be okay. All right, Brittany. Now, also, you guys, please follow the YouTube channel. It's in a bio. Just in case you miss your readings, you can always look back on the YouTube and catch your readings there. And I will be posting starting this weekend. Hopefully this weekend I'll start zodiac readings for a month ahead, not on a weekly basis, but for a month ahead, a general for each sign. So that's going to be pretty interesting. So yes, please, there will be Very cool if you guys follow me there too. Will Jamal be coming home soon? Does he want to work things out with you? Will we have better relationship? Does he regret the things he did to you? Okay, Brittany, where are you? Thank you, Marissa. So let's see. I'm gonna give you a little story over here. Right, we had a YouTube channel about 6 years ago, and I just dropped it, so we restarted it. And yeah, we're trying to build it back up and have, just in case, you know how things go, tiki-taka, you never know. All right, Brittany, here we go. Jamal, boy, you better behave over here because all right, is he coming home soon? Does he want to work things out? Will we have a better relationship? Does he regret things he's done to you? Oi, 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 oi. My love, no. That's a big no-no right over here. So first things first, I do feel that Jamal here is irrational. I feel that he's ambitious sometimes, and sometimes he is not ambitious at all. So he is very hot and cold. Right now, where both of you are at, he feels very harsh. He feels that not only he's harsh to others, but he's also harsh to himself. It's retrograde, okay? The problem with this is, where is the judgment, justice? The problem with this is that it's time for him to awaken and realize what he is, who he is, and what he has done to you. He's resisting that change. He's not looking at it the way he needs to be looked. And he knows about it too. And he's very frustrated because it feels like, well, first of all, he's very jealous. So he does thinking about you. He does, you know, he does have an idea that he wants to come back. The problem here is that the way he does it and the way he goes about things, he's not changing at all. Like, it's not going to be a new person, or let's say an improved person. It's going to be the same personality, right? You are going to have a breakthrough and a communication that's coming in from him, but I really urge you here to not go for it the way you think you should be going for it. He has to fight for you. He has to earn you back. But I feel that instead you're going to feel more betrayed with him. There's another female here that's involved, unfortunately. So he's somewhere, you know, else, having fun for that matter. But at the same time, I feel like he has ideas without actions. Like, hey, Edna, like in his mind, he can live the happy and healthy life, but in reality, he doesn't take actions or steps to make it better. Does that make sense? So I feel like without him, you have this part of tranquility, part of balance. And the other feeling that I'm getting for you here, it's like you want him, but at the same time, it's like the anticipation and anxiety when he does come back. It's a weird feeling. It's like, I want you, but I don't want you type of a thing. So, he's not going to be consistent, unfortunately. So it's just, it puts you in a position to where you're gonna have to speak your mind. So communication is coming in. So here you're gonna have to be, hey, you know, you want me back? You need to do A, B, and C, clean slate. But also I feel that there is trust issues in here that are involved, because there is a lot of injustice that has already happened, and he's not taking responsibility for those actions. Like, he's totally oblivious to it. Like, he knows what he did, but I'm not going to tell you that I did wrong, because I am the man. Who are you for me to tell you that I did wrong? You see what I'm saying? That's where the problem is too, because that's very egoistic of him to know that he's hurt you, to be conscious about it, but not to even apologize about it. So it's not about him not wanting to work things out with you. It's about him being unable to do so. He's not healed. He'd rather be somewhere, a one-night stand, move around, move along, kind of like have a relationship here and there, but not a commitment. You are the girl that wants the commitment. And he knows that you deserve that commitment. He also knows that he cannot give it to you, but at the same time, he also knows that he is jealous and he doesn't want you to be with nobody else. So it's a very egoistic energy here, to where I'm just gonna hold that carrot in front of you, so you can stay around and be available for me when I need you. I think you got your answer, my love. Time to move on. Time to move on. And I don't think you're going to get a closure from him. I don't think you're going to get an explanation from him or anything. And sometimes that's an answer right there, you know? So, sometimes that's an answer right there. All right, boys and girls, tappy tappy. All right, we have about, what, 45 minutes to work. Okay, we have Marissa, Sarah, Jennifer, Anna Marie, Shelby, and Carla coming up next. You're welcome. For those who in the chat, please be patient. Tap, share, comment. I've been coming on about this time, but if it's too early for you guys, just say the word. Say the word. And I thought 11 o'clock was too late for everybody. Yeah, Mel, I hear you. So here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. The type of retrograde we are in is blowing all the karma back in your face, right? Through experiences, through feelings, through people coming back. And it also reverses that karma to those who've done you bad. But we're not an exclusion. We have to absolutely learn from this karmic lessons. The karmic lessons are circulating back from 2011. It's a very different retrograde. It's not just like Mercury, where we're shadow working and yada yada and reflecting and all of that. This is actually karmic lessons that we're supposed to learn. So a lot of relationships, thank you for the gifts, a lot of, especially, I mean, we have two main things in our life: money and relationship, right? Relationship with ourselves and others and so on. So majority of people will be dealing with the relationship issues, especially when you're dealing with karmics. And all of that, you already know in your gut feeling what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. So why are we doing the same story? You see what I'm saying? This is a perfect timing for everyone to say, I am better than that. I deserve better than that. And you with your games is not good. It's about that willpower and strength. Trust me. I know it's not easy. If you think I'm an exclusion, you are wrong. I am also dealing with my own demons, if you may. But at the same time, you have to know what you want or what you don't want. Are you in love with the person? Majority of times, that's that narcissistic, I love you, I'm going to be with you, but not right now. And that carrot keeps on dangling. That's lesson number one. That's lesson number one. That's the person is not recognizing your worthiness, and we're just sitting there waiting for that candy. You know, it's like a toddler. You give a toddler a candy and they're happy. You take the candy away and they go in a tantrum. So we like toddlers, you know what I mean? So now I don't want your candy. Keep it to yourself. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of testing periods that we're going through. Also, you know, in parental relationship and children relationship, sitting down and figuring out, where am I at with my feelings and emotions? I need to, as tough as it is, I have to get through it. I have to heal myself. I have to understand that I deserve better, and I have to move on. If we keep on dwelling and making grapes in the same mud, we never, ever, ever gonna get what we want. Okay, Marissa, where are you? What has Philip been up to? Has he been thinking about you? Will he contact you? Okay, Philip. So, no, absolutely, Mel. When my job is not only to give you the answers to your questions, but if you pay attention to what I'm saying, I always give guidance. Always. I'm not just the reader to give you A, B, and C answer, and that's that. My specialty, if you may. I can see the path, which way you're going. I can see there is one path, there is a second path, and there is a free will. So I will always tell you not suggestions, but guidance pretty much. It's up to you whether to take it or not, to get to the best of your abilities, to get to the best of your outcomes. Yeah. All right, Philip. So Philip over here is definitely thinking about you, my friend. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of comfort that he's seeking, and I do feel that he's going through healing as well. He's curious about you a lot. We do have here the devil that showed up, and devil can be a toxic connection, and toxic when it's based on intimacy. Okay, so this is more of an intimate based connection rather than feeling connection. Like you might have feelings for him, but the way he thinks about you, it's more of that obsessive end as far as intimacy. He's not reliable though. That is kind of like the obsessive part is what's ruining this relationship. If he looked at the relationship or what he wants from you on an emotional level, then it definitely would be a whole lot better. He's repressing his emotions right now, and both of you are chained. Both of you have that karmic lesson to learn between two of you. But I do feel that he's going to, and he thinks about you, yeah. I do feel that he's going to be reaching out. The problem here with that reach out is for what reason is he reaching out? Is he reaching out to you to reconcile with you, to give you everything you need? Or is he reaching out to you because he's obsessed with that intimacy? You see what I'm saying? So that's where you have to decipher, well, let's see, why is he going to be reaching out? Besides that he misses you, besides that, you know, he likes the pleasure and all of that, there is definitely nostalgia. So he will be reaching out here in preparation for a new phase, because two of you in separation right now. Okay, so girl run, just let's leave it like that, because this is just gonna go back to square one. He is going to be careless, and what I don't like about it, that we have a lion card here that came out. We do have another female here as well, so he's not honest with you at all to where his abouts are. I do not feel that this is, you know, a relationship he's in, but he's definitely going in and out. You are an important female to him. You are an important person to him, but this is a story to where we are karmically connected to learn the lessons. If we learn that particular limitations that we both have, this relationship could function perfectly. But you might have already learned it, but it doesn't seem to me that he understands the assignment, and he keeps on doing the same mistake over and over again. So he will contact you, but you have to think about it in a very open perspective. Is what can you give me? It seems like we have similar readings today. Like, what is it that you can give me? What can you bring to my table? Because I am very comfortable sitting at my table and eating alone. I'm okay with that. So what is it that you can bring to my table? And these are the questions that you guys got to ask your man. What can you give me? How can you make my life better? Especially if you're single, especially if you're taking care of your business, especially if you're paying your own bills and being a single mother on top of it. What does the man that you want in your life can give you besides headaches? If they have nothing to give you better than you can already provide for yourself, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, then he needs to take a hike. Period. Okay, Sarah, is A talking to other women? What were A's thoughts about you confronting him? Was he scared or wants to be with me? All right, let's see. You guys, please let me know that you're here, so I know that you can hear your reading. Murphy 80, thank you. Well, it obviously everything comes with experience too, you know. Not only my personal experience, but I've been doing this my majority of my life, since I can remember myself. So unfortunately, love is always somehow becomes the biggest subject than everything else. And through my experiences, there is ways of doing things and ways of make things easier on ourselves to kind of like cut those lessons, if you may. All right, is A talking to other women? Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so is he talking to other women? Kind of. I feel that he's romantic, but I don't feel that he's romantic in the sense that he's it's more of a flirt rather than him having relationship with somebody else. It just feels his personality. He's a very anxious person to begin with. I do feel that this is the type of a person that more kind of like trapped in his own self. He is a big procrastinator here as well. Thank you for the gift. And I feel it's a necessity for him to be talking to others. Doesn't make sense? Like, you know, some people are like that. Like, they cannot function without communicating. It's not just communicating. They have to feel it's his validation. Like, flirting with other women and getting attention from other women is validation to him that he is I'm the man type of a thing. That would also tell me that this man has gone through a lot of hopeless situations in his life. He's not healed. This is the person, just like women, when we seek attention from somebody else, that's either we're not happy in a relationship or we're not happy with ourselves. But if we were solid within ourselves, we would be happy everywhere. So it's his necessity, quite honestly. This is how he validates his own self, unfortunately. When it comes to you confronting him, I feel that he thinks that you made a bad choice, that you misrepresented the information. I do feel that there is a dissatisfaction and there's a separation coming up too, if you guys are not separated yet, because he's not going to be able to change himself, and what you're going to do is you're going to drive yourself nuts. So why drive yourself nuts? Just let the man be, let him get attention to where he wants to. And I always say, if a person wants to change, they will change for themselves first and then for someone else. There is no such thing. You can't make somebody change for you. That's not fair to begin with. The person can never be someone for you you want them to be. They have to be someone for themselves they want to be. And right now he wants to be that. Right now he wants to be that. So it's like he wants relationship without earning it. He wants rewards without earning it. It's that it's not even selfish, but it is selfish perception to, you know, well, I'm popular, so you want me, you earn me. It doesn't work like that, bro. Two people need to earn each other, and he's not putting in half of it. He's looking for easy, you know. Some people are like that. They're looking for easy because it's too hard. They can't compare with somebody who's a little bit on a higher dimension, higher of a frequency. They just can't do that. You can't attract, or you can't be with someone that what you are not. If your frequency is here low, you can't attract the high frequency man or person that will give you everything, because you're here. You have to be here in order to attract that. So if you're here, you're always going to be attracting that mediocre, that self-esteem, what you are. So you're pretty much kind of like reflecting. You're meeting the person that will continuously reflect until you open up your eyeballs and say, oh my God, I've had enough. Let me work on myself. So we can also have expectations from people when we don't have expectations for ourselves too. Okay, next. I was in TJ Maxx earlier, okay? Next in line, please. Jennifer. Oh, thank you, Murphy. I appreciate it. I will tell you how it needs to be said with the most gentle approach I can possibly find. Not everybody wants to hear what they need to hear. Some people wants to hear what they want to hear, and I'm not that reader. I am not that one. Nope. I will be doing this justice to you, and more so to myself. My reputation means everything to me, so no ma'am. Okay, Jennifer, will the date with Mike go well? Oh, Mike better do good. Mike better do good. Well, let's see, who's Mike? Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, honesty and truthfulness is kind of like morals, no? Mike. Wait, what do you know about Mike? Because it seems to me that you don't know much about Mike over here, Jen. It's gonna be an okay date. I feel that you would go to the link in my bio, my love, to the website, and on the homepage you'll see live readings. That is the only way to pay through the website. So please look out for scam accounts. I'll never follow you. I'll never message you. The only way for you to do that is either DM me if you have a question or something on Instagram or on the website. All right, who's Mike over here? So Mike has a very calm exterior, like, and I feel like generally he's a very calm person. It's hard for him to, it's one of those that like the sleeping giants, you know, like, cannot say necessarily that he's a balanced person, but it's hard, it would be hard for you to read him. Like, for example, you say a joke and it will be ha 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 ha, it's so funny, but to him it's going to be like ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Might be a little awkward. I feel like both of you are going to misinterpret one another just by the way the energy kind of like clashes somewhat at first, but I feel that generally it's going to be okay. I don't feel that you're going to be super oh my god, you're not going to be melting away, trust me. Neither will he. I feel that there is a general perception of each other already, and now it's just kind of seeing of what you are as a personality, right? I do feel that he's a generous person. I don't feel that he is, you know, stingy. He's one of those people that emotionally available but emotionally preserved. Does that make sense? I don't feel that he's going to be skimpy, let's say, like on a compliments or something like that, or being a gentleman. That's not that. I just feel that he's a little bit of hard to feel right away, and you might feel coldness from him rather than warmth. But I do feel this is the man that he knows what he wants. That is one thing I can say for sure here with this person. He knows what he wants, and he wants a family. So it's just, you know, the type of personality that maybe you used to and he's used to. There's definitely his new approach. So it's someone that you've never dealt before. It's, put it this way, you both do have an opportunity for new beginning, but the initial meeting might the initial meeting has a lot of potential and might need a little bit of more care, more just adjusting to one another. So it's going to be fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. I do see there is a fear over here. Fear. Your intuition, whatever your intuition is telling you, that's what you're going to listen to. And try not to misinterpret. Listen, like I feel he also maybe speaks funny. Not funny, but, you know, like he might be using some type of phrases or words that you got to decipher a little bit to understand what exactly he's trying to say. Does it make sense, Jen? So... yeah, but generally I feel like he's a balanced person. Nothing untoward. Nothing untoward. Have you seen him in person? Well, obviously no. Have you seen him somehow in person? Because this might be as well like that. Oh my god, you know that like when you see a person you have expectation like, oh, we're gonna be in love immediately, but it might be like you're 2 inches shorter than I thought you would be. So it's that physical perception. What I'm trying to say is might be a little bit like you have to get to know the person, but that's about that. And that's where I feel like immediate might not be. Pay attention to his eyes. There's something about his eyes that's very maybe comforting, like he speaks with eyeballs. He speaks with eyeballs. Oh my god. Anna Marie. All right, you guys, tap tap tap. Well, good luck, girlie. Good luck. Good luck. Anna Marie. So Georgia, been seeing a guy, happened to be someone her ex hates. What? Nice. Oh my goodness. What? Well, that's in a sense good that the ex hates the new guy. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Stop, Nina. Girl, did you see an update for your candle? Take a look. All right. Georgia, the new guy, and what will you have issues with, Ruff? Thank you, Jesus. I guess Long Island couldn't take it no more, right? Long Island's like, bro, you gotta go. Nothing bad, Nina. Nothing bad. It's just I think it's time to relight if you want to continue. So, now, Ruff is going to be a nuisance at times. I don't feel that this is going to be for much longer. Thank you for the compliment. I don't feel like it's going to be much longer. I do feel that there is more of that very frustrational part for him too. I don't feel sorry for him, but just saying. He failed to meet the test, period. Not only the ally doesn't want him, but the spiritual ally don't want him either. Like, nobody just wants him around here. So he had no choice but to do that. So I don't feel like it was a choice. He might have gotten himself into some shit too, to where he had to do so. There was a lot of tension during this transition as well. Now, the new guy there might be some discord between him and Georgia about Ruff. Maybe some rumors, maybe something that comes up, you know, like unexpected, but I don't feel, it's more like a conflicting energy, but I don't feel that that something is going to come out of it big or anything. It's just the conversation will do. I do feel that Ruff will, when he finds out about them two, there is going to be more of a bold conflict. So that bold conflict can be a conversation with her, conversation with him, and that's where that, you know, the discord might happen, what I've mentioned before, right? Excuse me. But when it comes to the new guy, I feel like it's a pleasure after hardship. Like, he's a decent person. I also do feel that there is a lot of, you know, passion, you know, like very intriguing, you know what I'm saying, but he's a new approach to an old problem. And I do feel that when the Ruff over there decides to put his nose back in, this person is going to put him in place. You see what I'm saying? Like, this person is not gonna back out. I feel like this man here is a good character. He's very realistic. He's very steady. He's reliable, and he's a good provider. You know, so he has those manly morals, if you may, characteristics. Like, he's not the one to be swooshy mushy type of a thing. No, he knows what he wants. I want a relationship, and that's it. Is he older than her? Because he feels older, and that might not be what you would call it age. Could be more mature than his age. But decent personality. Very good. All right, you guys. 707 Shelby. We have Shelby, Carla, and Gabrielle, I think, is coming up. Shelby, what do you need to know right now? Girls, money candles are on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are in retrograde. Please light something for yourself. I don't care if it's a $30 candle, so we can propel those finances. I will also be offering angelic blessings for your finances. We have career, we have obstacle removers, we have large amounts of money. I have only 2 monthly for money, but I do not have monthly for love, so I figured I'll leave it for August when I get my supply. And love candles are going to be done on Friday at 12 because it's going to be hot as fuck, and my ass is going to be at the beach because I got no AC at the store. Okay, so we're going to get together early. We're going to start the burn. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to come back, snuff it all out for the night, and that's how it's going to go. But I am not cooking my high. I was at the store all day today. I've had enough. You should see the candles that I made. Oh, what? For this weekend? Alright, what do you need to know right now? Clarity, breakthrough. So, first of all, speak your mind on any type of issues that you need to resolve. Don't be afraid to speak up. Through your communication, you'll be able to find balance, which is very, very important. And that balance, communication and balance, is going to be... hold on. Yes, no question. Yeah, you can ask yes or no questions. I'm doing the list though, so for those who made a payment, they come first. But you can absolutely comment. So once I'm done with the girls, then what I'm trying to say here, Shelby, this. So I'm seeing the problem, right? Whatever you're dealing with right now, issues. Just an example. Your progressive communication, you're speaking your mind up about it, is what's going to restore the balance in the situation. Does it make sense? It doesn't matter if it's work, it doesn't matter if it's personal. You got to combine some forces through realization and communication that kind of like all of a sudden you might have an epiphany or some type of an insight or clarity, like, oh my God, I can't believe I did not see this before. I cannot believe. You're just going to have your tongue untied to say what you need to say, maybe even unexpectedly, because you're going to feel withdrawn and insecure in that situation. Doesn't make sense? So at work, you're gonna, it's about success situations, so work situations. So you're gonna also be dealing with a female that might trigger that, and you're gonna be just like, this is what it is, this is how it is, but I feel like it's time for you to do so. Make sense? More of a power dynamic. All right, new approach to your finances. So this is all about money here. New approach to your finances. Kind of like even finding more enthusiasm in life right now. So if you have been, feeling low, you are going to be able to reestablish and refurbish yourself. This is what this retrograde is for. I feel you in recovery. You in that regenerative part to where you don't want old anymore. You want new. And if that new means that you are speaking your mind and walking away and find it, like, it's about taking chances, and you are taking chances. You are going into a pinnacle of success, which is fantastic. So the next week is going to be all about your balancing, all about adapting, all about changing the circumstances, especially when it comes to your work, and not dealing with the power dynamics, but taking charge and control of the situation and moving forward with how you earn money, where you are at with that, what are the possibilities, what are you doing with that. So take advantage of this week. Alrighty, Carla and Gabriella coming up next, and then yes or no questions. I have a few minutes before I need to leave, so tap tap tap. You guys tappy tappy, tappy tappy. You ain't tapping, I can't connect like that. You know that. Thank you, Shelby. Okay, Carla. Will your relationship with AD get better? For those who are asking questions about love and relationship, and you'd like to participate in love candles, please do. Just stay consistent with that. But that will help a lot. My candles are high vibrational candles. I've been doing them for over a decade. I've said to myself years ago I should have patented my candles before the crystal candles became popular, because over a decade ago I was making crystal candles. Okay, but I ended up putting a pattern on it anyway. and all the recipes and everything that goes in there is unique. So that's what I love decorating my candles. Oh my god, you guys, I get lost in it. Okay, Carla, will your relationship with AD get better? So what I'm leading it up to, that if your love situation needs a kick in the ass, we can absolutely do that. Now, if it's not a workable situation, I'm not working with it. I am not twisting anybody's guts to be loving you. You understand? It's only if you and the person are meant to be together. And yes, it might be a longer journey than you want it to be. But okay, your relationship with AD get better. So first things first, who this female over here? There's another female that comes in, but it could be an ex, can be a mother figure, can be a sister figure, somebody that is almost like triggering him into a lot of guilt. Okay, so there's a guilt part that's attached not to you, but to somebody else. And I feel like this person is very deceitful. I know you asked about you, but this person plays a very significant role on how AD perceives your relationship, right? So that person also is jealous, and I feel like that person is interfering of you two not being together. So that person is a challenge. And again, I don't feel it's an ex. It could be a mother influence or friend or even a child. So I do feel here that both of you, first of all, came out divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, so we have that kind of spiritual connection. I do feel that you guys are going through lessons over here. So it's not about relationship getting better. It's about who is involved in this relationship, who's putting their hands in this relationship. This would be very good, because I feel right now like it's a danger zone. It's more of that, makes sense? It's more of that setbacks that two of you are going through because of somebody, because of somebody else. Oh, Kimberly, thank you for reminding. I'll talk about the box. Please remind me tomorrow to bring a box with me. So I'm sorry, to make a box before we're going live. So I do feel that you guys are progressing, you're persevering, like you trying. But then we have this female behind your back. She's not good. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like a sabotaging energy here, where the person always tries to throw misunderstandings between two of you. So that's important to know. If you two somehow can figure out how to stay away or not to listen to the outside influence, the relationship are going to get better. So technically, we're going to call it a third party involvement, because anybody that's not you and a person is the third party. And it's just, but I have to say, your person also feels slightly lazy in relationship. So it's easier for AD not to do something rather than do something. Does that make sense? So yeah, you're kind of like stuck right now with that, because it will have to be based on both of you. It's just like two of you, but I feel it's so hard not to be part of that third person. And I don't feel that AD has enough guts to put that third person in a sense. It might be even a person on your end, you know, but it just feels that it's more on on AD's end rather than your end. So it's just that, you know, da 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 in his ear all the time, and it's just, it becomes more defensive rather than progressive. So it's like that. It's got to balance out, you know what I mean? We can try remove it. Well, not try, but we can remove or shut the third party up. We can do that. It might be a little complicated. It might take a few candles, but we can definitely diminish that influence of the third party on your relationship. Okay, we have Gabriella. How does the rest of July look like for you? Gabby, what's up, girl? Yes, keep in mind. Yes, ma'am. All right, what does the rest of July look? Who's following YouTube? Raise your hands. Who had enough guts to go and follow my YouTube? I would really appreciate them, girls. You, Beverly, get out of here. Thank you, V. Thank you. That'd be so awesome if you do. I will be doing a whole lot more stuff on there. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, get out of here, girls. I feel like a celebrity. What? Yes, we just restarted our old channel. So what we're doing for right now, we're just reposting live videos with readings just in case somebody missed it. And then I'm gonna start this weekend doing a monthly zodiac reading, like a month and a half, a month maybe, for zodiacs for a month ahead. So oh, you too. Pratima, did Neelam change it yet? So the link is in my bio. It's either Phoenix Rising 7080 or it should have been changed to ZORYA already, but the link is in my thing, is in my bio, please. I don't even know the link to my audience. Oh my god. Who am I? Oh, by the way, you guys, so this Friday, I mean, if you're deciding to sign up today, hey Camila, or tomorrow, you're not going to be on time for a pendulum, but we're doing a pendulum workshop on Friday. I will teach you how to work with pendulum. If you don't know what pendulum is, this is the tool, okay? They come different shapes and forms and types, and I'll teach you how to work with it, how to read your own stuff, how to read somebody else, how to work with the pendulum. So that class starts on Friday. So if you're interested, literally, if you can, sign up today so I can ship it out to you tomorrow. You're not going to get your pendulum on time, but at least you'll have an idea how to work with it and you can be present for the class. Also, everything on the website is 10% off. We also had featured a new monthly subscription box. That box is packed with all the gorgeous stuff. It has 3 candles in there for the month that's coming up. It also has crystals in it, has incense, it has bracelets, a lot of freebies in there as well. The box is only $49.99, including shipping, US only, you guys. I'm sorry, but shipping overseas is holy shit. Okay, so for US only. And if you don't know what you need for your spiritual needs, before I put something in a box, I feel it out for you. I am like, all right, Kimberly needs this, but based on a month, right? And you also get your coupons in there as well for services. So that'd be pretty cool. You can purchase it one time or you can sign up on a monthly base. And each month you're going to be getting a new box. What? All right, Gabriella, how does the rest of July look like for you? Thank you, Denise. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to learn how to go live. I'm so tech not savvy. So I have to figure out how to go live there as well. But I would like to build a little bit more of a presence there, and you know what I mean, and just have a way just in case something, because you guys know where to find me. We also have Instagram, we have Facebook. So ooh, Gabriella, oh, Miss Rodriguez, where is you? So we have love, 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 love. My God. So you have a person, it's your divine masculine, okay? You and your divine masculine over here. Somebody that has been acting mediocre. Somebody that has been maybe even conflicting with you or maybe having you in isolation. But the bottom line is that you and this person are connected, right? It's your masculine. So we have here a romantic or very sensitive conversation that's coming up that will lead to pleasure. And when we talk about pleasure, this is not just an intimate pleasure, this is that emotional pleasure. So whatever the person has to tell you, it's going to be with a very compassionate emotion, new feelings, maybe new beginnings, but that conversation is going to open up a little bit of a different aspect in the relationship for you. Now, if you are single, that's still somebody you know. However, it can be a new person, but I doubt that it's a new person. I feel it's somebody you already connected with. Now there's a change. This retrograde is changing your patterns between two of you. You are in a cycle with this person, so you're always going to be around one another. But the way this is going is that it is destiny for both of you to talk again, to start something fresh, to start something new. We also have another male over here. Jesus Christ, Miss Gabriella. You're going to have to juggle between two men. That's all I'm going to tell you. You're going to juggle between two men. So you have it can be very well the two old ones are coming back, but I don't think it's two old ones. I think it's the new one that's coming in, or maybe you already met a new one like recently, and we have an old one. You're going to be stuck. You're going to be like, who should I invest into? As I say, in these situations, let them duke it out. Let them show you who is who and what is what. It's not your problem anymore. Your problem is to grab a bag of popcorn and be sitting there and kind of, you know, figuring out who wants you more. So that's that. I feel that you are going to, there's a lot of jealousy actually that's coming up with this situation too. A lot of jealousy. So one of them is going to end up being unreliable, but I feel like one of them is going to end up being unreliable. So yeah, so that's why, like, don't go with no one yet. Let them duke it out for you. So because I feel like you're going to make a wrong decision here if you do. I feel like, yep, I was going to say something else, but it is about love, because the limitations in love are being worked through right now. This is about the detail. This is about you knowing exactly what you want. You are going to feel like you're in captivity, like you're captive to the situation, but I also feel that you might be overthinking. So stop overthinking. Take a deep breath. Allow this to happen. You are going to be in a balanced and happy relationship. Yay! All right, and Camille is the last one for paid, and then we're gonna do yes and no. I'm just gonna grab a few people for yes and no, you guys. So tappy, comment. Okay, Camille, let me know when you're here. You're welcome, hon. Camila, should you do a protection spell on your son? You know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. Everybody should have some type of protection on them. Yes, it's a new approach to a problem. So I do feel that it will be good. Whatever he's there, is he dealing with his what's going on here? Because we do have a male here that's involved that might be even irresponsible. Nathan! Might be even irresponsible or harsh with him. Thank you for the heart. So yeah, he's having weird dreams. Yeah, there is a male that's causing that. So I mean, if he's around his dad more than any other male, I feel that it's more of that. Don't feel his father is being very nice to him, but Nathan, okay sir, just hurry up. Hurry up. Oh Nathan, I have a candle, your candle from last week that needs to be relit this week. Let me know what you want to do about it. But I feel, Camila, that the dreams that he's having, remember the veil is thin. We all having dreams, so he's not having any type of spiritual attack or anything. He's just a child who's sensitive to things that are maybe to all adults not visible. So you gotta remember that. But I absolutely would have protection on him, not only on a spiritual level but on a physical level too. Yep, I don't like his father's actions, I'll tell you that right now. That I don't like. Okay, does A still think of you? And what do you need to know for this week? All right, you guys, 3 minutes for last calls for your payments. Money candles are on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. Love candles on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. If you cannot be present, please prepay. If you do not know what you need, please ask. If you are relighting, it is $50 plus 10% off. And all new candles as well, 10% off. All right, does A still think of you? I want to say yes here, Camila, because he thinks of you as a loss. He thinks of you as he missed his opportunity. I don't like his energy right now at all. Also, I feel that he's very defensive and whatever. I feel like the energy is like very cocky right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, he thinks about you. Is it thundering outside? I feel he's very self-confident. Like if he reached out to you, you would be, you know, you wouldn't mind talking to him. But he does. He does. He's right now. He's in very financially, especially insecure space. So we don't need no broke. We don't need no broke, mama. And your last question, what do you need to know for this week? I feel like all hell is breaking loose outside. Yeah, don't even. Right, what do you need to know this week? See, now having neighbors, I don't like it because I can hear footsteps. I don't like it. It was so quiet. Nathan, thank you, sir. Sorry. It was so quiet. It's just gonna push me to move faster than I want it to be. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. So, Camila, you are this week. You're going through transition, through necessary change, so pay attention. That necessary change is going to be in a relationship between a male, with you, between a male and a female. I do feel that you're going to feel disempowered and even captive in whatever is going on between you and the person. I also do feel that you have plenty of reasons to celebrate, and you're going towards stability, you're going towards home, you're going towards happiness. You might be even having some change within your house space, but it's time for a necessary change. So where you are at, you cannot be anymore. And we are talking in the relationship with those two people. So I think that's your ex, and I think that's your mom. I do feel that your overthinking patterns here are going to be super strong. So try not to overthink. Try to think how to. This is about how to's. Not that you can't, but how can you. And you might be reaching some milestones when it comes to community, or milestones when it comes to achieving something financially, maybe even that home. Okay. All right, you guys, no more paid questions. We have Nathan, Nina, and somebody else, and Denise. Okay, Nathan, guidance. All right, sir. How you dealing with this retrograde? Nathan, we started a monthly subscription box too, monthly box with all the goodies, spiritual goodies. Oh, duh. Nathan, feeling insecure here a little bit, huh? So I feel that the disempowerment, there's 2 disempowerment cards here that came out, and this is about your overthinking. This is about you feeling captive in your own space, in your own body, right? I feel like you are dealing with obstacles right now, but those obstacles no matter what those obstacles are your karmic lessons for you, whether it's personal, whether it's financial, whether it's mental, whether it's physical, health, whatever that is. You must shadow it. You must look at it from a different perspective and understand why you're dealing with things the way you're dealing with them, and not to repeat it again. That is the only thing that's going to bring things into a balance here, because this is your chains. This could be even a person that you are stuck with and you can't get out of. You got to get the person out of mind, out of heart, and yada yada. That's that bondage. That's those chains, that oppression, and even an obsessive behavior. So you might be feeling also like that towards somebody. What you need to understand here is you are going through rebirth. Shadow work. We can do the cord cutting, we can do that, but for you it's about, first of all, no contact with the person. Second of all, it's when we have that tied bondage, karmic bondage, it's something that they triggered in you that you have not worked through. So no matter which way you look at it, it comes down to you. It comes down that you are in captivity because of person's actions. So you got to shadow work on your own in that part. We can do the cord cutting, but at the same time, you have to improve. The benefit for you here is that once you repel that person, once you shadow work through it, once you understand that that person is no good for you and kind of like block them in your mind through the healing process, your life is going to change. They are literally keeping you in solitude. That person is keeping you in solitude. It can be no conversation. It can be no contact. It can be no, like, if you have something from the person, it doesn't matter if it's a family member or a lover. That person has to be out of your life at least for some time so you can take time to heal. Purge. Okay, so that's very important, because you need to block everything, social medias, pictures, phone numbers, everything. That is the only way that you're going to detach from the person. And shadow work, I mean, you're going to feel like shit for some time. You're going to feel like it's almost like, imagine like you were detoxing from drugs. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how it's going to feel. You might feel sick. You might literally, mentally, and physically. You might feel that, oh my God, your whole life is falling apart. But that's exactly the point. You have to break it all down. Think of it in order to rebuild it, in order to be in a profitable position rather than disadvantages. Yeah, like withdrawals. Yeah. No, absolutely. I'm just going to peek on that social media one more time. Is the person going to... All that, it's got to go. All of that has to go. Although this is where your captivity is that obsession part, but that obsession part is the karmic chains. That has to go. That has to go, Nathan. Social media everywhere has to be blocked. Everywhere. And you have to stay dedicated to yourself to not tempt to be looking anywhere. No, but that's where it's not actually your mental, your soul is what's creating the mental state, because that's the bondage. See what I'm saying? This person is limiting you. This person is limiting you in achieving everything you want to achieve. We were talking before about that carrot. Constant carrot in front of you, and you know the carrot is not there, the baby has a tantrum. You are the baby, you have the tantrum, and when the carrot is there, even if it's just a little bite, all of a sudden you're happy and the carrot goes away again. So you know, you got to understand that part too. But so that's where that improvement is going to happen. You are going to regenerate, but you have to understand. So the best part about it is, as well, when you do shadow work, you got to write out for yourself pros and cons. What is it that this person can do for you? What is it that you're obsessed with? Because it's not even love. This is obsession. This is that toxic bondage that's holding two of you together. It's not pure unconditional love. That is not that. Okay? So by deciphering the relationship and taking them apart, once you stop glorifying and taking this person off their throne, you're going to look at that person and you're going to say, what was I thinking? Okay? It's going to take time, but you have to be also consistent. Consistency is the key, you know that. So you're going to disempower disempower the devil. And then, of course, once you start disempowering the person, they're going to start chasing you. What you're going to do then? Fall back into it? You see what I'm saying? So that's, yeah, you know what you need to do. You got to stay clear. Breakthrough. So yes, this is about that clarity. This is about insight. This is about the idea that you deserve better. And this is about that thought that what you are getting is just slight peanuts. It's not even put in a bucket. You know what I mean? So no, no sir, you deserve better. A whole lot better. All right, Nina. Guys, no more payments. I gotta go. I have a private in a few minutes. So no, I might not even get to the chat. Nina, will Jonathan come back to ask you to be his girlfriend? I could do email answers. I will be on tomorrow in the evening as well after the money spell. So money spell we're doing, sorry, money candles live are going to be at 2 p.m. And then I probably will go live with readings maybe like at 7 because we have a 9 p.m. spell. Okay, will Jonathan come back to ask you to be his girlfriend? Go girlfriend. Da, 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 da. The elephant has stepped on your ear, no? My ear, sorry. Okay, so Jonathan, so yeah, yay and nay. It's a yay, but it's a nay. Yo, this person is complicated as hell. So first things first, I feel like your person is avoiding a choice right now, right? There's a choice avoidance. There is someone else that's involved here, but I feel that this is very aggressive and demanding energy. I feel that he's being deceived. Now, it does not have to be another woman. It's a third party, right? So, and it's a family situation. So it could be mommy issues, could be, you know, that traumatic trauma bondage with the maternal side, because I feel exactly that's where it's at. So that would be a third party. There is like he's trying to get away from that toxicity, because I feel that there is so much immaturity that has to do with this female over here that is just, he's continuously sacrificing himself for this person, and it is not a relationship. This is more of, again, that motherly aggression, demanding, and so on. He's making decisions to take actions with confidence, so he's walking away from there. He is going, so there's a big power dynamic between him and that person as well. He is seeking a new approach to an old problem with you. And I feel that he has a hard time to keep up to the standard. You're a very important female in his life, so it's not that he doesn't want to, it's whoever this person is. I feel like he's going to be more bold in actions, but you see the problem here with him too, that he's not consistent either. So the connection between him and that female is karmic. Okay, this is a karmic connection. This is a lesson learning connection, and until he separates from that, he's always going to be influenced by that female on how his relationship are going. So it's going to be unrealistic pretty much. I feel like he's procrastinating more than anything else. There is going to be development, but it's almost like stages. Development and then nothing. Development and then nothing. And then development and then nothing. We want this person to be consistent. We want this person to be, step 1, step 2, and step 3. It might be that he needs a step and then break, a step and a break. It doesn't smell like twin flame to me here to say that that's a twin flame journey. But I do feel that that's how it's going to be. Oh yeah, the sky's about to open up. But I feel like he's going to be doing exactly that. Come back, get you in a better place with him, and then repeat the same. And it's just come back, get in it, and then repeat the same. So he's a comebacker. Okay, Denise Carla R and Carla M. Two Carlas with different letters. Okay, Denise, you guys, no more. I have to go. I have to go. Another one bites the dust. And it's okay. You know, if we look at it this way, Nina, that, you know, we learn in our experiences, we learn in our mistakes, we learn on people that we deal with. So if we go in any type of relationship without expectation, but for experience, and already knowing that I don't expect anything from here, I'm going to see where it goes, then everything is going to be so much better and so much easier. But if we go with expectations, we're going to be together for the rest of our lives, usually we already know where that ends up, right? So very few people that are going to have those soulmate connections and soulmate love immediately. That means that they've done something right in a previous life. Our job is to understand what we're doing wrong and not to repeat it again. Okay? Thank you for the compliment. All right, Denise, I've been talking to Will for a few months now. He gives me a lot of mixed signals. Should I continue there, or I'm just wasting your time? And does he feel something genuine? Valid questions. Let's go. Let's go, girls. I don't know if I'm going to have time to answer yes or no questions. You're welcome. If we could just be open-minded, you know, don't imagine the rest of your life with the person you're talking to or with. You might be missing out on your soulmate. You never know. That's how, unfortunately, we get tied in to our own head. Okay. All right. Will. Something. Cooking? Who's cooking? All right, Mama. So, oi. That's a no. That's a very manipulative person. I do feel that he's very crafty. He's very wise. He's considerate and he's balanced. So it's interesting how him being emotionally balanced, he can balance his relationship, but emotionally balanced, it does not mean that the person is balanced for everybody, right? So I feel that he's picking and choosing. You're not the only one he's talking to, just so you know. There is somebody else over here, and I feel like he is in that position of picking and choosing. I do feel that there is more of an inner conflict here for him of what he wants out of relationship at the moment. And obviously we're just dating and there is no finger. I mean, there is no ring on the finger. So nobody's committed anywhere. And you should be talking to others just like he is. And that should go for everybody. Unless that man claimed you as his girlfriend with a ring on your finger, you are single. Y'all heard? You are single. If you did not claim and officiated somewhere, hey mom, hey dad, this is my girlfriend, you are single. So stop it. Until because I can guarantee that all your boys over here are talking to other women. You should be doing the same and not playing a wife material. Okay? Well, you can talk to somebody and I can't? And the hell is that? Something is not balancing out over here. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you're getting those mixed signals, because you are wasting your time on somebody that's balanced for himself. He knows that he's comfortable where he's at, and he's in a position of picking and choosing. You see what I'm saying? So he sees who's the better pick for him here, rightfully so. You can't be mad at him for that. Although he should be honest and upfront, just like everybody else. But again, I think that, you know, if the person isn't saying to you immediately or whatever within the next few weeks, few months, hey, we are dating, we are official now, you should assume that you are single. You see what I'm saying? You're definitely wasting your time. And I cannot say that he doesn't feel something genuine, but I cannot say that this man is in love with you. He's using more of his logic, more of his masculinity, his power to determine his focus and determine his direction. So, you know, it's Kind of like that, because if he had those genuine feelings for you, you wouldn't be confused. You would not be confused. You would know exactly what the man feels towards you. 100%. You'd never have to question that. Okay, Carla. Oh, guys, I gotta go. Carla, anything on Rick? We are talking going on a couple of dates. Is he okay or player? Let's see, we got another play over here. I swear to God, these days dating is so scary. I feel that no one has morals anymore. No one wants nothing anymore. Everybody's so shady, fucking lying. Like, why? Why? Just be upfront. Hey, I'm not looking for anything serious. Oh, yes, I'm looking for something serious. Like, why do we have to lie and be shady? I can't stand that shit. That's why I'm single. I'm okay. I'm fine. I don't need this shit. All right, is he okay or is he a player? Boy. Lord Jesus. He's not a player, but thank you, Denise. He's not a player, but he definitely is a little bit manipulative. So when I talk about manipulation here, it's not that he is playing you and somebody else, right? Not like other situations. Sorry, this is about he has like a very peculiar skill, and you're gonna notice that if you have not noticed yet. And I'm not gonna say that this man is looking to take advantage of you, but manipulation here could be a simple silent treatment. When I'm mad at you, right? Or I don't want to talk, so I'm going to give you for some reason silent treatment is coming up here more than anything else. So he's not a player. He definitely has communication issues. He definitely has more of that very superficial, confusing energy. And I feel that he does have some type of hidden motives, but I feel that those motives is to get you twisted, because unfortunately we do have here the devil that showed up. Is to get you tied into him. I will tell you immediately, this is a karmic situation. Don't go any further. Don't go any further, because we're going to continue more. I do smell somewhat narcissistic behavior here too. I don't like the manipulation part about it. I don't like it. Because it's going to get to the point where that narcissist is going to come out more and more in him. So, yep. No, do not waste your time. And Carla Medina was, oh, that's an email answer. All right. All right, girls. Unfortunately, I cannot grab anybody. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being so patient and sticking around. We've been on for what? For almost 2 hours? Holy shit. 2 hours? Wow. But I do have a private in 10 minutes. Thank you for tapping and sharing. Remember, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are doing money candles at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll be back tomorrow at probably 7 p.m. Eastern for readings, maybe 6:37. Friday, we're doing love candles at 12 p.m. Eastern. If you guys cannot be present, please prepay. All updates get posted on my Instagram story, all right? Thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.